They call you the Grant Queen. Where'd you get that that name from?
Ooh, so
That moniker, as we say.
Okay, so people really know me by, hey, my name is Whit. I own 3 storefronts on the same block, and they call me the Grant Queen.
Bam.
So I have 3 storefronts in a predominantly white area in Chicago, and I funded them all with business grants that did not have to get repaid. Now, I just didn't get the grant name because of that. I started getting business grants for other people, and we have been funded over $2 million now.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's dope. So you said in the predominantly white area, that's not
Yes.
easy to do. You know, they don't want around, you know what I mean? They want you to hide the money in the black neighborhood. So how did you get that in the white neighborhood? How did you do that?
I just went for it and I did it. When I started searching for stores, I wanted safety. You know, me being from Chicago, it's an interesting place to be from, okay?
Most definitely.
And I just wanted to be safe more than anything. I've even turned down business grants who wanted me to come in their area. And I'm like, I just really want safety. So I went in their area. We always didn't have a good track record. I made front pages of newspapers and a lot of media for them vandalizing my store via racism.
What?
And it's been 5 years and we're still there.
Come on now, congratulations.
Thank you.
And people think it's a game, like, you know, even when we move up, it's still a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Yeah. So like, we gotta be happy for this, and especially you giving people the game. Like, how'd you get introduced to the Grant game?
So it started off me in college. I used to do eyelash extensions. Now, I was supposed to be a nurse. I wasn't supposed to be doing all this
I like
business
nurses.
stuff.
Nurses, you know, I like nurses. I ain't gonna lie. Nurses be freaks and all that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Okay. They be having their stuff together for sure.
Yeah, I like them. Shout out to all the nurses, you know what I mean?
So it didn't really work out. I did end up graduating, but not with a nursing degree. When I was celebrating graduation, I ended up breaking my neck in a car accident.
Damn.
Yeah, so my lash business went to zero because I was on bed rest for 6 months, and I needed some money.
Gotta get
So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I didn't have a rainy day fund. I didn't understand how to save.
Yeah.
So I always was good at writing. So I began writing grants for myself. I got my first one for myself, my second one for myself, my third one. I didn't think I had a skill until my friends got to calling me like, I gotta prove this, I gotta prove that. And I told my story on TikTok one day.
Yeah.
And it's been history ever since.
That's legendary.
Yes.
Only grants I ever knew, especially, you know, in college, was that Pell Grant. We got that Pell Grant. We would create a little 1,500. Oh, we balled.
Oh yeah,
we
with that refund check.
What? Give me that. Yeah, with that Pell Grant, I'm going shopping, spend it all. You know what I'm saying? And starve for the rest. So this is a different type of situation because there's a lot of, you know, money out there. People just don't know about it. You know, so it's like hidden gems and all these laws and stuff, especially for, you know, minorities. What is something that people can use like immediately, like get them a grant, like right now, like a little gem you can give them right now?
So grants don't care about credit. They don't care about people being a felon. They don't care about your background. They care about you having a persuasive story and having impact. And most business owners don't have this because they're just in business to make some money. They never thought about their business being millions and multi-millions and having impact in communities.
Right.
So if you can do that and have a persuasive story, they'll throw the money at you.
Right, especially from a minority situation. If you tell them, I can uplift my community, I came from nothing, I want a better situation, also show people they could be like me, then bam,
Yep.
they don't give you that money.
So with my store, my second storefront, it's a black-owned beauty supply. But for me to throw that little curveball in there, I'm like, Whitney, how we gonna stand out?
Yeah.
We only sell black-owned products in my beauty supply.
Oh, that's tough.
In that predominantly white neighborhood, and we've been doing amazing.
That's legendary.
Yes.
Because you know all them white ladies, they wouldn't be like us, the black folks anyway.
We
you
be
know
having
what
the
I'm saying?
sauce.
Yeah, they be having the sauce. You know, and the little white kids, they want to be too. So they gonna come to us. I figured that out a long time ago.
Yep.
That's why they be mad at us. Because their kids want to be us, you know, and their women want to be with us. You know what I'm saying? So we got the blueprint. So that's dope. So what's your two other stores? So you got the hair supply store. What's the next store?
So the first one was an open concept beauty salon. Okay. Then the second one is a beauty supply. So we sell the products. And the third one, when we was in business, everybody started wanting to have beauty suites.
Right.
So I'm like, dang. So I built beauty suites. So now I have the beauty suite store as well too.
Oh, so the suites is almost like they got their doors and they rent them out, and then they can put their own like salon within the salon, basically, right?
Yep, individual contractors. You have a room, something like this, and they can do whatever they want to do.
That's tough.
Yes.
Yeah, people don't take advantage of that because basically you got your own business. How important is that of being your own boss and having your own business nowadays?
I think it's everything because I feel like we weren't taught about it in college, high school, we were taught how to be workers.
Right.
I don't want to be a worker. I don't want to work 60 years and be retired with a, little pension and I'm about to die.
Right.
Like, so that financial freedom is everything to me. That financial literacy is everything to me, to break generational curses, unanswered traumas. Like, I want to be that 1%. So I need to be my own boss because a job wouldn't do that for me.
Yeah, most people, once again, they train themselves and people train them to be workers. So you going to make your boss rich, you going to make your boss have a good vacation, but you just struggling and going day to day. So once you tap into that, oh man, I don't want to just retire and have some pennies to feast on. And most people dying when they in their 70s, you retire when you're in your 60s. So you have like a 10-year window of having some fun.
That ain't right for me.
Yeah, hell no. I've been free and I want to stay that way. So then how can people get in contact with you to get these type of grant situations? I know you had a phone number or something you was telling me earlier.
Yeah, so you could text the number on this site and get in contact with me. I'm very big on TikTok. I'm very big on Instagram. I think my best quality is I'm really a people's person.
Yeah.
And I care about you learning and you actually understanding and you going to create just results from my mentorship.
Right.
So on my Instagram, you're going to love me when you follow my Instagram, my TikTok. I give out the gems up front for free. People be like, Whitney, why are you telling all that? Because why not?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it go, though. If you give some now, say appreciate you later. That's how you build a real support team. If you just trying to, sell everything all the time, like who really going to rock with you? People ain't dumb. They know all you doing is selling. You won't give a fuck about me. So why I'm going to give a fuck about you?
Absolutely.
But if you give them some real seeds they can grow with, they'll come back like, damn, you did help me with this and this. I need this, though.
Yeah.
I know it's levels. What's the biggest grant you got for somebody else or yourself?
1.2 million.
1.2. What you say again?
1.2 million.
Damn. Okay. So how'd you go about getting that 1.2 million? I'm very intrigued about this. Let me sit up right.
You got your posture
Yeah, I
right?
got my just about. You know what I'm saying?
So it is a lot of work that you have to put into it. Having budgets, having letters of support, having a persuasive story through your business mission statement, having your business plan. Like, it's a lot that you have to put up front, but it's worth it on the back end.
Yeah.
Having a legalized business, following up on the grant, things like that. Now, I do get bigger grants and littler grants, so I tell people to go for both. So it could corporate grants, federal grants, government grants.
Right.
Now, the big money, you're going to go for federal grants.
Got to.
If you want like $25,000 to $50,000, go corporate. We talking about the Chick-fil-A grant, the Foot Locker grant, Bank of America.
Oh, they got that money for you?
Yep. And smaller grants is private grants. So I have a private grant called the Boss Up and Breakthrough Grant, and we fund it every single month to different business owners. And it's a lot of people like me, and our grants don't have as much traction to it, so you have a better opportunity of winning it. And it's rolling. So if you don't get picked this month, next month, come talk to me.
Okay, so you saying like if they apply one time, you already applied, so it keep going, or you got to keep reapplying for it?
You have to keep reapplying.
Okay, so just because you apply one time don't mean you can't go the second time.
Correct.
That's nice of you.
Yes.
How long you been doing that one?
I've been doing that for 2 years now.
Really?
Yes.
How much you funded through that?
I have no idea. You got a calculator?
In my mind.
It's multiple business owners every single month. So I'm truly unsure.
Yeah, that's hard to calculate.
Yeah.
Every single month. So is it all over the country or just in like your area of Chicago?
All over the country. And I purposely made my grant not have a lot of qualifications because through me being a grant writer in my grant writing agency, I seen a lot of quality business owners, but they just didn't really know how to articulate their words on paper. Like, it gets hard, but that doesn't mean that they don't have innovative ideas and they don't deserve money.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm just going to purposely make mine easy. And on my application, I don't want ChatGPT. I want to see the resilient business owner. I want to see you keep on hitting your head. You like, God, just somebody give me a chance. I'm going to do the right thing. Like, I want to feel you. You know, you could feel people.
Oh, you definitely can. Yeah.
I'm that grant.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? We're here with it because a lot of people they got the cheat code now with ChatGPT trying to get over. But at the end of the day, you still feel that human connection when it's real. You know what I mean? So do they have to send like a video or something, explain it, like listen up with the sob story with the tears in the eyes, or it's all written?
No, you ain't got to do all that. But every grant is going to have different qualifications. So grants are super easy, like the Galaxy of the Star grant, 30 seconds to apply. Others will ask you for a video or something more complex. But I don't think it's nothing that we can't do.
Right.
Like, if you put some effort in it, you can complete it.
Okay. Is it for all demographics though? Is it just for ladies? Is it for African Americans, or is it everybody across the board?
Everybody. I don't care. People be like, can you give me a grant for my trucking business, for real estate, for my ice cream business? I don't care if you sell this shampoo right here.
Right.
I can get you a grant for that business.
Yeah, Barrett Automotives, man. Shout out to my dog Slim, man. He got his own car products, man. Bam.
I love
Make sure
that.
I get that. Yeah, it's one of my dogs. And they grew up from the seed, from nothing. And that's how we do it around this